Hey, everybody. Welcome. Cricket's here looking all primo tonight, fresh from the groomer. I'm John. This is Sherry. This is Cricket. In case you were wondering which of us is Cricket, I could be Cricket. You never know.
The best groomed of us.
And, of course, appropriately, Wolf is here. Hey, Wolf.
Hey, Wolf.
And Philip Stanley just finished watching our episode. Awesome. And, folks, if you didn't catch it, Chantel's daughter graduated today. So if you see her, give her a shout out. Her daughter, it's lovely graduation. We have a short recording of it. If Chantel ends up popping a live stream tonight, we can definitely share it with everybody, and so they can watch her daughter walk. So she did it was a great ceremony today. So hopefully you got to catch that on Facebook earlier today. Anyway, tonight, folks, hey, Evelyn England. So tonight we're returning to the Coin Pusher, of course, for another flash in the pan. And tonight, Sherry, what's going on? We've got slime trails again.
We have snails versus a box of salt.
How appropriate for this time of year. I know, I'm sure I'm battling some critters in the yard right now. I think we all are. So
if they stay in the yard is one thing, except for when they charge me. But when they show up in my shower, that's another thing.
So real quick, we'll go ahead and share Sheila's daughter, Chantel's daughter graduation here. And we'll be back in just a second. It's a very short walk. Here we go.
Well, it's...
There we go. So congratulations again to Madison for graduating and walking. It's always a big accomplishment to graduate and walk for university. So that was fantastic. And if Chantel shows up again, we can share it with everybody when she's here as well. So, and any night we can do that. So even if she's not here tonight, some other night, we're more than happy to share that with everybody. So again, congratulations out there to Madison. So. All right, so we're going to go ahead and probably get started right away. We're not going to dilly-dally. We're just going to get into playing. So,
yeah, it's a little bit late, so let's cut to the chase here.
That's right. And Cricket's like, give me more cookies. But she's already had like a bunch from Miranda earlier tonight. Miranda was like, hey, give her some cookies and comments. So, of course, you can tell. She's like, give me cookies. I want cookies. Give me. All right, there we go. So we're going to get started. Heading over to the Coin Pusher. We're going to get rolling tonight. Microphone. Uh-oh. Of course, what would happen?
What?
The microphone at the Coin Pusher decided to go on the fritz.
You didn't turn on that machine either.
All right, so this is always fun when this happens, as you know.
I don't think it's fun.
Sherry doesn't think it's fun. She thinks it's exasperating. I think it's kind of annoying as well. So, So for tonight, we're just going to leave it on this mic. I'm going to turn things around, and that's what we're going to do tonight. Because once I start mucking with the microphone, it never works out very well. So. Some nights are like that, but hey, that's these flash in the pans. So, bow, chicka, bow, bow. It's the best I can do tonight, unfortunately. Without shutting down stream, starting everything back up again. Spend the next 5 to 10 minutes messing around with it. It was working at the beginning. Now it kind of said, wah, wah. So, we're going to roll with it. Let me make sure the camera's still working. Oh, it's not. Camera did stop working, so I gotta muck with it. Stay tuned. There may be all kinds of interesting language used here in the next few minutes. I've got to fix this camera. It was working. It was working beautifully. So beautifully. And then it decided not to. So who knows? Maybe this will fix the problem. Stay tuned. Sherry, the camera died too. So
oh, man.
It's going to be one of those nights. So let's see what I can do here. Well, you know, normally this would be when I tell Sherry, hey, grab a ukulele. Hi, this is not the view that we want. Let's see if I can... That is not the view that we want. Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? The camera's right here in my phone. Why is it doing this? I don't know why it's doing that. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, brother.
Just across the room. Yeah.
I'm going to try a couple other tricks here. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm going to shut down the stream. I'll be right back, folks. Stay tuned. Well, I'm back.
Are you?
Camera is not back.
Okay, they're just going to have to do an across the room shot. We've done it before. It's not ideal, but they kind of know what's going on, and everybody can still chat. But yeah,
goodness gracious.
it's not the best. Ugh.
Come on now, come on. This was all working earlier.
So you say.
It was! I had it all working just fine. Oh, well there's something. Let's see if this works. Cross your fingers. Sorry about the view. Well, that's, other than the jiggle, we have a working camera again, at least for a little while. So again, folks, oh, and I got double the microphone. Okay, so that microphone is working. So we're going to go ahead and start playing this again. We're recording on different equipment, right? So when we set up these live streams, we have additional sets of cameras that we use, and that's what we're running. Hey, Becky, just in time. I just got through the technical difficulties. I hope, fingers crossed, that this is going to work as expected. If the camera dies once we start going, I can't do anything about it, of course, because we're actually filming. This is just that, you know, behind the scenes. Hey, we're inviting you all in, so we'll just flip to the main camera. So Walter answers, that's why I hate technology, I know.
Yeah.
But at the moment, it's fixed. At the moment.
You got to hit that switch over there.
So, cross your fingers. See, just like that. That is so frustrating. It was working.
Dang, Nabbit.
It was working.
John, we got to roll on this. It's too late. This game will either be a 10-minute game or an hour-and-a-half game. We don't know how this tower works.
I know.
So it's already 2 hairs past a freckle.
Man, oh man, this is always the frustrating part. So I was hoping it was going to work. Looks like it's not. So
for whatever reason.
Well, now it came back. It's being really finicky tonight.
It's gonna crap out.
So
that's
yeah.
what's gonna happen.
So in all likelihood, this is going to die again. So once it does, I can switch back to this, and that's about the best that I can do, at least to hang out tonight. If you guys want to hang out, that's just how it's going to go. So
well, then we get to talk afterwards and stuff.
We'll hang out afterwards a little bit. So we're going to give this a try. Otherwise, we're just filming as usual. So
yeah, unfortunately.
Yep. Not a lot I can do.
Throw a face cam up there.
All right, throwing up the face cam, literally blah.
Poor cricket.
Sometimes technology's awesome, and other times it's just like this. It's like, really, seriously? This is what you're going to do tonight? And it's sad that sometimes you reboot everything, and it fixes it. And other times, takes 2 or 3 reboots. And who the heck knows why? All right, Sherry.
Alexa, turn on the sofa light.
Okay.
All right, starting the main camera.
I'm wheezy, but if I use an inhaler, I'll lose my voice entirely.
Sherry has no watches.
I have no watch on.
Thermostat's been set to cool.
I'm freezing.
All right, we're going to try this now.
Lights on.
Here we go.
It goes, it goes.
Boom.
Hey everyone, it's We
Play, You Win.
Sherry and John here, and
That's us.
the coin pusher is infested with snails.
Oh, not again.
There are 3 snails in there.
Yeah.
I want those snails. I'm into being humane about this. Snails are kind of cool. I want to get the 3 snails into the loot cam before that box of salt. John's idea is box of salt.
Just get rid of the snails. We don't need any more snails in the
as
yard.
long as, but they don't have to get salted. They don't have to be snail jerky. They just have to not be in the coin pusher.
Okay,
So
fine.
let's get them
I'll just
out.
invite all the birds in to eat them. How's that?
Ew.
Much more
We
pleasant.
don't have snails in our yard, but we do have slugs.
Yeah, we do get slugs.
And our dog Cricket thinks the best thing in the world is to roll in the slugs. And she comes in smelling really gross.
So fragrant.
Yes. She thinks it's perfume. We think yuck. Your
Hey,
turn,
it's
John.
just like in Monsters Incorporated. Odorant.
Odorant.
Dogs love to have their
and wet dog.
They needed a yard slug. Oh, that tower's
Ooh, we got it
walking.
moving.
Hey, if we could just work on one side and twist that tower all the way around,
Oh, you think they'll launch?
they might launch.
We've had games where the tower has twisted and launched all the pieces out of play in one move.
That would be cool.
That would be awesome.
We got those slime trails are going to be a little tricky though.
Yeah.
Slime trails. Well, leave a little memento behind.
It makes the snails interesting, I'll tell you, that they have slime tails behind them. Okay, your turn.
All right, back on that left. Mystery bag is down. That mystery bag is going to be one of our viewers' mystery bags before too much longer.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to the end to find out how they could become your mystery bag. Walk that
Snails
tower.
are so cute.
You have the purple snail and the blue snail, and I think the pink snail, Pinky's in here today. You may remember these snails from the curved wall coin pusher race a few months ago, where the viewers at home picked which snail they thought was going to win.
Which was going to lose, actually.
Well,
They have to guess. When we have races, it's who's the last piece.
that's appropriate for the snail race, though.
Yes.
Snails aren't known for their speed.
They pride themselves on their slowness.
See if we can get that tower twisted around.
I'm trying. I'm not getting any pushes.
And
Oh,
our-
the other side's going.
And our
Okay.
and our viewers at home are sometimes participants, as we do these live streams called You Play, You Win. And this might reveal some secrets on how to beat these games more effectively. If this works tonight, right?
If it works. Big if.
It is a big if. And just twist that tower around. That would be... You just avoid that
Great.
salt. I still think I should be playing the salt, though. I mean, I want these snails gone. Out of my life. I don't need them anymore. They're annoying
You needed them at
pests.
some point.
I never needed these
You could
snails.
saute them in butter if you so desire.
I'm not French.
Not only French people eat snails. Whoa! The whole thing.
Yeah, when was the last time you partake of the escargot?
I don't like snails. Not to eat.
You know, some people might see escargot and go, yum, tasty. I just hear escargot and it's like, yes, car, go someplace else to eat. Thank you very much. We should just call it yes, cargo when they serve up escargot anywhere. Just get the heck out of Dodge. Thank you.
Have you ever, like in a fish aquarium, had snails?
I have never had a snail infestation in my aquarium.
They don't stay in the aquarium.
Nope.
They depart. They go where they want. They're free-spirited. They're slow, but they're free-spirited.
Well, you know, they
go where the wind takes them. They just
winds,
go.
their slime trails.
They leave their little slime trail behind.
Yes. I have never had a house infested with snails either, thank you.
No, don't jinx it. We actually live in a desert area, so snails shouldn't be an issue, but I don't understand why we have slugs. What's up with that?
They don't need the shells for protection here. I don't know. I really want to get that tower twisted around. It's getting close to the edge.
Okay, your turn.
Now at this rate, that salt's going to come flying down and hit one of those snails, maybe take it out of play.
I think I'm going to play on the left next. I'm going to walk this thing because it's not moving.
Any snail that salt hits should be out of play.
Oh, that left tower is going to fall apart, I think.
It is definitely leaning, which is interesting. It's leaning towards the camera.
Yes. Well, yes, it is.
Not trying to push the right, just trying to, the left, trying to push the right.
I
get so confused on my directions.
Well, I am going to push the left. I am going to try and straighten this out because it's not moving on the right anymore. And I'm not just going to keep dumping quarters in there for no reason.
You're going to ruin it. It's going to get ruined.
Now, when you buy live plants for your aquarium, that's a very common way to end up with unwanted snails. But our daughter Rena had a snail that she intentionally had in her aquarium, and it left for greener pastures. No idea what happened to it. Don't ask me. I don't know.
Well, we all know how the mud puppy ended up, so, you know.
That didn't go well.
I'm playing center right. Oh, troll bonus, but there's no effect in today's game
But
because
you get to take another turn.
you can go ahead and take it.
Okay. Yeah, we're
playing cooperatively.
Normally, you get an extra turn if you get the troll hole to activate on your turn. But we're not playing competitively, so it really doesn't matter.
These may be unionized trolls.
Could be.
I think these are unionized trolls.
Oh my goodness, the salt wants to fall off the pusher.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these snails, all right. Oh, it's gonna fall and go bonk off those towers.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it shouldn't have played the left.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going back to the right.
That's what I'm doing. That's been my plan all along, yes. But it's that chippy structure the salt is on. It's like some outdoor furniture. Sometimes it's just a little too tippy for its own good. Oh, it's getting close. It's going to tip soon.
It is.
All right, Sherry.
Okay.
Your turn. What can you do?
Uh-oh.
Oh!
It's
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
I'm actually splitting it. I did half of them on the right, and I'm going to do half of them on the left because...
Oh, no! Yeah! That was cool. Oh, man.
Oh, no, it's going right between the two towers. It's just going.
I'm getting rid of these snails, all right.
It's just going.
Well, this actually kind of freed up our ability to push the center right and see if we can't do our little slidey trick. And outfoxed the salt that I still want to actually see salt do its job.
I can't believe that it's still standing.
Look at that. That's so cool. It's like the two sides, those two towers are like curving in on themselves. They're hugging on top.
Okay.
That would be so, this would be so hard to build this way.
It would be just about impossible to build that way.
Look at that.
I struggled with this tower today. I have done similar towers in the past. Easily. And today, it didn't want to happen. So I'm surprised that it's still standing. It's stubbornly standing.
Like, usually when you get these things knocked down, you're trying to get the weight off center, but the two towers are like centering their weight on each other and supporting each other. Like, here, I'll hold your hand if you hold my hand.
Right?
Two towers, brave against the world, refuse to fall. Or perhaps instead of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, it was the Leaning Towers of Pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah, I would prefer the Leaning Towers of Pizza. Thank you.
Ooh.
A little too much cheese in those towers, I think.
Towers of Pizza.
There we go on a push. Ah, it's still standing, Sherry. Oh, quarters are starting to go up those towers.
It's going to fall. Come on, I just said you're going to fall. You got to do it after I say it.
I don't know. Oh, there we go. But it's falling the wrong way. Oh, no, this does not look good for the snails.
I thought you didn't want the snails.
Oh, I don't want the snails. But I know you do, so.
I do.
You love to say bluey and pinky and purpley. Or
There was a very nice snail race. You can check out some of our past videos and you can watch that snail race. And that was a lot of fun. And the slime trails behind them really add another element.
They do. Just because they're out of the coin pusher doesn't.
They'll be dangling by a slime trail.
Now, I don't know where that salt is ran off
to. Now,
these snails are about to get assaulted.
When I was a kid, like grade school, my mom took myself and my sister, and I can't remember who all else was with us, to a French restaurant. And my sister had never been in a French restaurant, and she said, I don't know what to get. And I said, well, I'll tell you, everything will be pretty good, but don't get the escargot. It's snails, you don't want it. And she thought I was being a Weisenheimer. She thought that was the best
Playing up the middle.
The best thing on the menu, and I was telling her not to get it because it was the best thing, and she didn't want it.
I didn't want her to
get something good. And so she ordered escargot, and I told her, don't do it. But the more adamant that I was that she Darn, let me didn't stack. Okay, John.
All right, coming in. Oh, another big push.
Did you show everyone the blue trail's lovely slime trail?
I did. I dangled it in front of the loot cam. Dangling, dangling, dangling. All right, Sherry. Ah, that's a big drop.
Okay. The salt box is still there. It is under the mystery bag partially. I don't know.
Turn it out.
This is tricky. We can do it, but we have like 10% chance of success.
Time is almost up here.
Okay.
And here we go. Those snails have a long ways to go, unfortunately. And that salt is just looking too promising. Of course, maybe the salt shaker will be empty by the time it gets there.
Oh, maybe.
All right, Sherry, your turn.
Okay. I am trying to stack them. So when we do the push, it should be a monster push. Oh.
Clearing out those quarters again.
Uh-oh. Both of these snails, their slime trails are hanging over the edge. Their slime trails are in the loot chute. Both of them.
It's like they came from the loot chute back into play.
That's what it looks like. But being partly in the loot chute guarantees nothing.
All right. If something pulled them down in the loot chute,
Would be awesome.
with those slime trails. That salt is bouncing underneath that mystery
You're
bag.
really bad at stacking.
Yeah, I wasn't stacking very good, was I?
Not at all. Okay. Yeah, that salt's gonna fall. The next big push.
Silver
I'm gonna
strike.
Try and stack them. This is scary. John, come watch, because I think in this turn it's going to fall.
I'm watching. Come on, baby. And, oh, it's so close. There's no saving it. All we can do is delay the inevitable.
Okay.
I'm about to get rid of my snail problem.
You are. Hey, folks, if the suspense is awesome, give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing so that you could be in the live stream audience and saw all the technical issues we had.
And look what's going on right now. There's a technical problem going on right now, and only the viewers at home know what's going on.
Only the viewers at home know it.
Is this impacting them the most?
Yes.
All right, Sherry. Your turn, darling.
Okay, I didn't even have any quarters lined up because I thought for sure. Oh! I just walked over here and this salt is wiggling under.
It's a wiggling. It's a jiggling.
It is.
Much like me when I go for a walk. Oh, so close.
This is nerve-wracking.
I don't know how.
Ah! Wah,
Wah, wah. Well,
wah.
there's a salt shaker. I'm going to turn it upside down. Hey, it's empty.
We saved the one snail with his slime trail.
Sherry, it's an empty salt shaker.
It isn't. It's closed. Salt. That's it for snails. Okay. Mystery bag question. If you'd like to win this mystery bag here, please answer today's mystery bag question with a comment on this video within 24 hours of it going live on YouTube. Escargot, is that a yes or a no for you? Do you like to eat snails? Would you not touch them with a 10-foot pole?
Snails.
No, some people love them. Love them, love them, love them. Not a fan personally, but hey. They're cute little critters.
Snails.
But I don't know. They just seem a bit chewy. Okay, that's it. Good luck. Hope you win. Hope you don't break the tails off these lovely snails. Be safe. Be healthy. We'll see you next time.
On We
Play You Win.
Bye.
Hope you win a mystery bag.
And these are superpower snails, so you never know. They may be back.
Yeah, true.
Just hands.
Goofy. Alexa, turn off the silver light.
Well, folks, thanks for hanging out the live stream. Sorry about that technical glitch.
Alexa, start a
Told you it was
15-minute
going
timer.
to, at some point, happen. So.
This might answer your question.
No, Alexa, stop.
Idaho.
What? You're going to tell me the lowest point in Idaho? What the heck?
So.
Alexa, start a 15-minute timer.
Can't believe it died again like that. But it
did.
did. The mic kept working, but the camera died.
I told you that.
So, yeah, these things happen.
Well.
Sorry about that. That's the flash in the pans, though, because, again, it's just us hanging out with you guys, inviting you in while we do our normal filming for our videos we release. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So, good night, Darlene.
Bye, Darlene.
Yeah, I know. You couldn't see in front of the camera. That's just...
Yeah.
It's only voyeurism if they're not letting us watch. It's not about not letting, guys. It's just the camera dies. And remember, we're filming our regular video, and we invite you guys in. And that's just how it is.
And then slam the door because the camera doesn't work. Yeah.
Yeah. So, because we're actually doing a regular film and filming, we can't really stop and like spend 5 minutes fixing the live stream and then continue with it.
Because once the game has already started doing its thing and stuff, can't just stop and restart. It's already in for a penny, in for a pound. It's happening.
Becca says chit happens. Yes, yep. Chit does.
Shit does.
Walter says, I am glad they can't see us. Yeah, I know. When I'm watching a live stream, man, I'm glad no one can see me, boy. Woo! Who knows what I'm wearing? Oh, I said too much. You get to see John dancing. Hey, Becky. Hey, love the humor. Appreciate it.
Wow.
Yeah, you'll see it when we air the video. You're right, Don. It could be some of those renegade trolls. I said they were non-union. They were unionized trolls again, and those unionized trolls are known for their troublemaking. And I didn't see Jay here to keep them under wraps. So, see ya, Gordon. Glad you had fun. You got it with your hands in the air, my hands in the air. Walter Anson says, or not wearing. I wasn't going there.
Oh my goodness. I had a feeling. When we were getting ready to go, I was thinking, it's late. I know it's going to happen when it's late. Everything's going to go sideways.
So, Sherry, do you think I'm a good dancer?
John's a very good dancer.
Well, Sheila thinks the bag should be given away due to the dancing moves of John.
I think the bag should be given away. If they had to sit through technical difficulties, I think the rule should be that a bag gets given away. I do. I agree entirely.
Well, we had a bunch of people log off already. So what do you want to do? Giveaway?
Yeah.
Sherry wants to do a giveaway.
I think when there are technical difficulties, if they stay
Sherry
for
says giveaway. I'm opening up the list of names in chat right now, and we're going to go ahead and do a giveaway. Must be present to win. Stay tuned for just a second. We're doing a giveaway.
Are we doing the bag that's in the machine? You're going to open it, or do I grab a bag?
Grab a bag.
I'll grab a bag.
I got a dog in my face here, but give me just a second. We're going to do a giveaway. Sherry says we should give away a bag. I say okay.
I think we should give away a bag because they sat through technical difficulties.
So give me just a second, folks. I don't have your chat open at the moment. I'm going to throw all the names into a list, and we're going to see.
Somebody's little dog is getting really, really not wanting to sit here.
Well, she knows there may be cookies
She
nearby.
wants cookies. Cricket, would you like to have a prize? You want a prize?
Oh, of course she would like to have a prize.
Cricket. Hey, Cricket. Speak. Speak. You want a
I don't know
cookie?
if she will right now.
I don't know if she will either.
Oh.
She never has when someone's home. Cricket, speak. You want a cookie? Speak.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen? Okay. Cricket, sit. Sit.
All right, I've got the list of names for everybody who was here during the game. Stay tuned for just a second. I'm going to pull these up, and we're going to run a giveaway. So you must be present to win. I'll call your name out in just a second, and we'll see
If you can work that good, you can get a prize.
what's going on.
I'm gonna give prizes away more.
Mama is in a give prizes away mood, so
Day.
here we go. We've got the list of names in alphabetical order.
It's one of those days that we were working on a lot of stuff and nothing really got accomplished.
Oh, I don't know about that. I was pretty successful and busy today. All right, folks. So here's our list of names of everybody who was here at some
busy
point.
Today.
Well, I know you were busy.
Successful though. Okay, there you go, Cricket. That's all the cookies. No more cookies.
All right, so we're just going to go ahead and give this a good old couple random shuffles. Just give it a good couple turns here. Shuffling. Oops. Shuffling. We're going to pull back and do one final giveaway.
Tonight.
All right, one final shuffle here. Let me get the list of names up here. We'll see whose name comes up on top in just a second. We're going to randomize this list of names. And let's see. First spot goes to Darlene Shireman. Darlene, are you still here? Must be present to win. Otherwise, we'll move on to the next name on the list and keep going down until we have our winner. So, Darlene, are you here? You may have logged off. I'm not sure.
Give her a little bit of time.
We'll give you a couple minutes, Darlene. This is totally unexpected. Darlene's not showing up. She was here 185 seconds ago, which is like 3 minutes. Darlene. We play this just like every other name. So Alicia Bruni would be on deck, but Alicia, I think, is gone as well. So tick, 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 tick. Oh, Alicia Bruni is here. So Alicia, congratulations. You won.
And you won a mystery bag. It's mystery bag.
What do you want to call this mystery bag giveaway? Is this the
catastrophe?
No, that was Catwoman and her kittens.
It's a technical difficulties one, and
caused by unionized
I randomly
trolls.
grabbed this bag, and this bag is clearly belongs in a technical difficulties.
Congratulations, Alicia. You won.
You'll need to put
the
together
technical difficulties bag. So congratulations, Alicia. Not sure if you've won before, but if you haven't, make sure you email us your shipping address at winner@weplayuwin.com. You've won the technical difficulties snail bag. There are no snails in this bag, like Sherry just said,
Thank
but
goodness.
you never know. So anyway, that's our email address. Alicia, Gordon, you were so close. Alicia, congratulations. Again, make sure you email us your shipping address if you have not won before. If you have won before, we already have your address on file. So there it is. Wow.
I like the cricket.
Where I go like that?
There.
Right there. There's our address. Bow, 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 bow. So apologies again for the technical difficulties, but Sherry's going to make it worth your while.
Yes.
So
I think if you have to sit through technical difficulties for a whole doggone game, there should be something in it for you.
All right, let me mark this as the May 29th game. This was the May 29, 2021.
Wow, it's the
winner.
29th already. Wow. This year is trucking on down the line here, you know that?
It is.
It's practically June.
It's
Wow.
crazy to think about where we were a year ago what was going through our heads a year ago between
nobody
the
knew
whole COVID crisis.
Nobody knew it was going on a year ago. I mean, it was
my pending unemployment.
Yes.
Right? And all the stress that we were going through at that point for that.
Yes.
So that was very nerve-wracking. The fact that you were getting a coin pusher. You started the process, I think, in June of last year, wasn't it? May or June?
Yeah, it took, because of COVID, there was big delays on them producing them and shipping them out.
Yep.
Yeah. When unemployment looms, best thing you can do is buy a big stupid arcade machine that you don't need. I'm glad I did it.
The words I had to say at that time. Oh, I didn't have any words to say.
I had a lot of confidence in you, John. A lot of confidence in you.
You know, there is a certain amount. Chantel, congratulations again to your daughter,
Mama.
That's right. And here we go.
Go Madison.
Congratulations again to your daughter on graduating. That is a huge accomplishment. I'm so excited for everything that's going to be coming to her in her life in the future, Chantel. I know you're proud of your daughter and appreciate you sharing this moment of joy with everybody in the community. So that was awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Woo! You missed the game, though. We had technical difficulties, so, you know, that happens.
My goodness. By the way,
good night, Noella.
Lyle Loomis, guess what? The live turkey character that we have, guess what its name is? Lyle.
What?
The turkey's name is Lyle.
When? When did we name the turkey Lyle?
I was shuffling characters around. I was working on the artwork. And when I got to the turkey, I said, this turkey's name is Lyle.
So the turkey hunter is... The name of the turkey is the name of the... So Lyle is hunting Lyle? Is that what you're saying?
I've never been
bizarre.
on a turkey hunt. I think that's
a little
really
bizarre.
Awesome.
That is a little crazy.
Turkey is good eating. You know, dang.
So Lyle tastes pretty good?
Most likely with some
deep
gravy.
Fried Lyle,
with
right?
With some gravy.
Some Lyle with gravy. Well, Lyle. Yeah, okay. And congratulations on the 20-pound bird you got.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Alexa, timer status.
I set one.
3 minutes.
3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Do you have time for a song? I think I can squeeze a song out of her.
You've got one in mind.
Well, I always have songs in mind, but, you know.
Don't say end of the line because I don't know the words and you know I don't know the words.
How about your Elvis song? Oh.
Oh, that's all right, Mama. That's all right for you. That's all right, Mama. Just any way you do. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. Well, Mama, she done told me. Papa done told me too. Gal, that boy you're fooling with me ain't no good for you. Well, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. I'm leaving town tomorrow, leaving town for sure. Then you won't be worried about me hanging around your door. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. I should have minded, Papa. I guess I'm not that smart. If I did, I'd let you go before you broke my heart. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. Oh.
Why don't you play some Smile?
I don't have too much time here. Okay. Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fears and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use in crying? You'll see that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Wise guy.
Wise guy.
Yeah.
There's nothing wise about those actions.
No, goof.
No, I am a goof. That is true.
Yeah.
That is very true. I get that from my father, so. He was a goofball. He used to like take pictures on the wall and hang them upside down or hang them at just a slight angle or invert the pictures to see if guests would come over and notice that these things were a little off. So
That's
he
the
used to
kind of
really
thing
enjoy.
that drives me nuts.
It does. It drives her
Ooh.
bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
Bonkers. Don't do that.
Banjo, says Becca.
Up.
No banjos tonight.
Alexa, stop. I do have a banjo. I can bring it out sometime in the future. But that's it for tonight. Alexa, stop. Oh my goodness. You tell her. She doesn't listen to me.
Alexa, stop.
Okay, I'm going to hop on the laptop.
Sherry's going to go hop on the laptop. I'm going to see if I can fix that camera real quick, just for giggles. See if it actually wants to fix or not. Don't think it actually does, because that's just the way this thing is working tonight, for whatever reason. All right, I fixed it. What is going on here? Hey! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The trolls are rescuing the snails. Get Jay Stanslow over here right the heck now. I wanted these snails done with, and instead they are getting removed from the coin pusher by the snails, by the trolls. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't believe that. I know Jay's not here tonight, but I'm fascinated by exactly what's going on here. So, ay. Apparently the union has decided that clearing out the pests in my yard and in the coin pusher is not sufficient. Goodness gracious. You have cameras. Gotta keep an eye on those darn trolls, man. I just don't know. So I guess I did not get to salt the trolls after all. For all these the snails. These are not. These snails were not assaulted tonight. Yeah, this is what happens when Tig is not around. I hope Tig is doing all right tonight, and I know he's been going through some challenges recently, so I hope everything's okay with him. And you got to keep the humor going around here. So thanks again, everybody, for joining us tonight. Whew. Alvin, so I should not show Sherry the picture on my wall that's very crooked. Well, if your camera's crooked when you take the picture, maybe it'll all look straight. And lately with Sherry's dizziness, I don't know if she'd notice if a picture was straight or crooked on the wall. She's asked me, I've got to hang a display case on the wall this weekend, and I don't know if I can depend on Sherry to eyeball if it's straight or not. I better make sure I have a darn good level when I'm putting this thing up there. We've got to put it up over a doorway, and boy, oh boy, it's going to be tricky. And the doorway is round, and the ceiling above it is at an angle, so there's not like anything to look at other to make sure it's straight other than a good level. So yeah, Becca, I've seen the the Hales have started releasing coin pusher videos again. Makes sense. They're back in Ohio. It's summertime, so I imagine they're going to be in Ohio during the summer and then over winter back in Florida, something like that. Oh yeah, I can't hang until next week. That's right. Off the hook. Yes. And I've noticed that several of the Hales videos now have had mystery bags back in them too. So that's always interesting. Seem pretty common these days, mystery bags. And they're using silver now. They did like a silver block, like silver Lego blocks they put in their coin pusher tonight. So cool. Well, what does it mean? Oh, you're asking on that list, Wolf. So I'll go ahead and explain it. Let me pull that back up. So it's just an indicator to me. Let me see, where did it go? I'll pull that back up here and just half a shakes, 3/4 shakes of a lamb's tail. So Wolf, in this list, what this means is, in fact, if I go over further here, let me do this. This might make it easier to understand. So there's 3 columns of information. So normally, like if we're doing a you play, you win, you have to have played within like the last 10 minutes. So there's a counter that's tracking the number of seconds since someone's last comment or play. If we were playing a you play, you win. So for example, this person said 185 seconds. Alicia Bruni was 2,400 seconds, which means she wasn't participating in chat, but that's fine. In this case, we were just doing a giveaway with folks that were still on the live stream. So that waited too long is just, hey, this person didn't say anything in chat for, in this case, 1,281 seconds. So if we were doing a you play, the waited too longs would not have been part of the giveaway because they weren't playing at the very end. But again, in this case, we weren't doing that. We had technical difficulty. So this is just a easy way for me to get the list. So this is generated by our bot that is watching the chat and does the scoring and stuff when we're doing the you plays. I also keep it to actually save the chat log to files on our laptop because it's really hard to review chat on YouTube because we don't get a text transcript of it. But this way I have a text transcript, so if there's any issues that arrive during chat, I can review it. If anybody has game suggestions and I want to try to find who had a game suggestion, or maybe I missed something, I at least have that record. I can go back and review it. So I hope that answers your question, Wolf, and maybe gives you a little more information than you're looking for. I know you haven't won, Alicia. You've been around here a while and you've never won. So congratulations on winning on technical difficulties. Doesn't matter where you win, and win is a win. So that's awesome. It's okay. Again, tonight was not a participation required. If it was a you play, you win, those we asked that you participate, and you had to participate in the last like 10 minutes of the game. But other than that, that's how it is. Can you fix it to where we have chat after FIP has been played? So it's supposed to. I have the settings set where the chat is on replay. Do you mean like the chat replay, Doug? Because the chat replay is supposed to be there, and I don't know why it's not showing. I have the appropriate settings set in YouTube to allow chat replay at the end of it. And usually in the chat's able to run as long as the live stream is running. But once we end the live stream, then that's kind of the end of the chat. I don't know why it's not showing up there at the end. So, and I've been trying to figure out why too, Doug. It's kind of bugging me. Nelson says they have a roller coaster motion of a channel. Yeah, they do. They certainly do. Oh, you talking about Trent and Allie? Cool. But yeah, so like just for giggles here. So if I open up the live stream settings, so here's the settings for the live stream that we're running tonight, and you'll see that allow live chat to replay has been clicked. So it should be there at the end of the live stream, and why it's not showing up is beyond me. It seems that sometimes it shows up and sometimes it doesn't. My only guess is this is some bizarre, weird feature of YouTube. It's not working the way it's supposed to. Excuse me. Hey, have fun with your dogs, Timbo. Have a good evening, sir. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, that's the setting that's supposed to be checked, and we have it checked for every live stream that we do. And I don't know what causes it to show up sometimes and not show up other times. And we don't really have a lot of tools. Like I can't go look at a live stream that we have previously aired and ask for it to show me the replay. All I can do is the same thing you do, watch the video and see if the replay is there. That's all I got. That's all YouTube lets us do. So we're kind of limited in that capacity. It's still better than the other platforms, but that's just not something I guess they've spent time building into the platform. So, alrighty then, folks. I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night. Good at your videos, but bloopers are great. You know, bloopers are a lot of fun, right? And sometimes, you know, you can use those as like a cold open into your video itself. Like you put them kind of at the beginning as kind of a pre-trailer. Hey, this is what's going to happen. And then you actually get into the meat of your video. That can be a lot of fun to do too, well, Nelson, if you've got some good bloopers. But yeah, you know, it's fun. We certainly have our fair share of bloopers. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and log off again for the night. Thanks for joining us again. And I think that's going to make your channel. I think so, Nelson. Also, Nelson, if a couple other suggestions is you can look at some other channels that maybe have similar-ish kind of styles and comments and look for keywords that they use in their titles and reuse some of those words. YouTube is very much focused on using keywords and things like that to help advertise or determine an audience for your video. So especially early on, so you might be able to pick some tricks up like that from looking at the other channels. Again, in similar-ish topics to what you're doing, whether it's art or an art vlog or how-to, or I'm not sure how to classify what you're doing, but you might have ran into other channels that, you know, people, you know, drawing, maybe people with some challenges working on things. Again, look for some keywords that you see all over the place and integrate that into your video titles and into the first couple sentences in your description. It makes a big difference over time, especially early on, to try to build that audience and get your channel being advertised by YouTube, because that's what you want to do. You want to inform YouTube about with as much clear information. So yeah, Sherry's right. A keyword could be Bob Ross, right? So there's using that, but also kind of like, you know, so like in our case, in our channel, we use a lot of keywords around coinpusher, you know, towers and structures, reactions to structures, you know, kind of gambling-esque type terms in order to encourage YouTube to promote our content to audiences that are interested in the same, you know, kind of topic. So that's something to do. And if you're not sure what to do, don't worry about it. Just start producing the content. But those are things to think about, especially as you're making content and you learn how to make content, and you know, and you start wondering, well, okay, how do I start getting my content presented to people to view it? That might be something to think about at some point down the road. So anyway, there's tons of videos out there. There's tons of information. I am no expert at all. We are a tiny, tiny, tiny channel. So, but some stuff to think about, man. I look forward to seeing your videos in your bloopers. Hey, Garrity TV, man. One of the best coin pusher channels out there on YouTube right now, who's focusing on high quality structures. He's right. SEO is a pain in the butt, and it can be frustrating. Like Garrity, I've seen you using some keywords recently, and I can tell you're trying to work through the SEO challenge. It's like, well, what will cause YouTube to pick up my content? Why isn't it picking up my content? Why am I not getting the impressions? Or why is my click-through rate, which is how often your video gets clicked on by somebody once it's been, the thumbnail's been presented to somebody, why is my CTR rate the way it is? It's bonkers. And we'll have times where we're having really great viewership, and then suddenly it dies off. And it's like, well, what's different? I don't know. And then we'll go along, and suddenly, like this week, we had a huge spike. Why is it doing that? We have no idea. It just is. So it's crazy. The most important thing is producing content you enjoy making, and that can even be more important than consistency, is making sure you are producing good content. Garrity's right about consistency. Long term, it can make a difference. But part of it is just trying to figure out what you want to make and enjoy making it. And, you know, sure. And Nelson, we're more than happy. You know, like, you know, I've referred to some people over to you. I think, you know, if you got some cool stuff, we're more than happy to share it here on this channel. You know, we talk about Garrity stuff as well. All of us small channels, we got to stick together and help each other out as best we can. You know, because cross promotion can definitely help us small channels grow. So, well, Nelson, it's those unusual channels that are some of the most fun, man. So, who would have thought that people mowing lawns would be interesting, and yet it's blowing up on YouTube. Well, I'm starting to read the chat, and suddenly I'm not talking. I can't read and talk at the same time. So, but all right, I'm going to go ahead and probably sign off again for the night. I could start talking about SEO. I just want to like pull open YouTube analytics right now and start doing walkthroughs of it. But I think I need to get to some other projects I need to work on yet tonight. So that could be a topic sometime, because I'm happy to share with what I've learned and what I know. Anyway, yeah, Garrity, love your content, man. And best thing to do is just kind of keep it up and figure out your groove and your network. And certainly, I think we have a lot of crossover. We've had a lot of people on this channel talk about your content, Garrity, and saying, hey, did you see Garrity's new stuff? So, yeah. Good luck out there, but I'm going to sign off for the night, folks. Thanks again for joining us. Again, for another episode of Flash in the Pan here, and We Play You Win. We've enjoyed hanging out with you. And like I said, I can't believe those trolls rescued those snails again tonight in the coin pusher. It's just unbelievable. We've got to get Tig back here quickly to get these things under control, because, man, I thought I was going to get rid of these snails with salt, and instead, they're getting rescued. Good night, everybody.
Bye.